Hey everybody, what's crack-a-lacking other than my voice? Gosh, guys, I'm still struggling here a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and do this anyway. Anyway, guys, yeah, we've had a lot of stuff going on. So let me start with this. This right here, guys, we're going to be getting hit with the CME today. A bunch of little ones. See these? It's a bunch, but they're really, really weak ones, okay? This first initial one might give us a geomagnetic storm. Matter of fact, that's what they're forecasting. So that's what we'll talk about here in just a second. Here's your current sun. Not going to go too much into that right this second. Here's that CME that did cause, it's supposed to be causing the geomagnetic storm. And we have whirlpools on the sun. I don't even know what to say to this. So we're going to get into that, okay, guys? Also, the rocket did hit the moon. We got some images of it. Nothing that was like pieced together, but actual images of it. So we'll take a look at that a little bit also. So anyway, let me go ahead and get started here, guys, and run my intro, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right, guys. Yes, as you guys can hear, I am still very, very sick. I am still running a fever. It's been almost a week now. I'm just doing all kinds of, it's just, what the heck did I do there? Anyway, I don't even know what I did there. But yeah, so I'm here though, okay, guys? I don't want to dwell on how well I feel, okay? I just want to do the space weather and be here with you guys, all right? But anyway, thank you for all the prayers and everything. And I'm sorry I had to miss a couple days. My voice was gone. As you can hear it now, I'm struggling. It might leave me again. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, guys, we're going to start with this story right here. I'm going to pause it right here. This is the surface of the sun. These are little whirlpools, guys. They're plasma whirlpools. So let me go forward a little bit, give you guys a better look. Look at that. Now, this is a pretty important discovery because they've always wondered, this is on the surface too, okay? They've always wondered what the heck was going on. So let me just take it down here to the end where they do a vertical cut of this. And this down here is the surface. So check out what's going on with this. See that? Well, that was stupid, Mark. Anyway, I'll just keep backing it up. See that right there? See how it's just spinning? And so, yeah, that is, it's very interesting. So, and the reason why it's interesting, this could explain and help us understand why sunspots form where they do, how powerful they are, and even help forecast the power of CMEs in the future. This is big time stuff. This isn't some small discovery. They thought that this was the case in some way, shape, or form for a long time, but there was no way to prove it. But now they see it. So yeah. So yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here to yeah. I mean, where did I'll just back it off like this. How about that? There we go. It's Dr. Tony Phillips' page, okay? It came from the Hawaii telescope. It's the biggest one in the world. Shout out to Kathy Payan. She's over in Marfugo all the time. She's here too all the time. She lives in Hawaii, so. Anyway, you got, yeah. Here's that same photograph, but they start talking about what this means. And this was just published on the 5th, guys, so just keep that in mind. And you guys can read this verbatim also. But it was from the, I'm not going to butcher this name here. This telescope here, okay? It's got a 4-meter mirror atop of the, I'm not even going to say that mountain name either. Right there. and it gives it really good resolution. I mean, it does better than some of our satellites. So yeah, it's kind of a nutty thing when we're doing that. It it most definitely is something that we're going to have to keep in mind. Yes, he's got uh, Starry Night here, very famous painting. Um, and look at that. I mean, it does kind of look like that. I mean, if you and they're just kind of looking at looking at things like that and just kind of comparing and noticing that they seem kind of similar. He's not saying that, oh gosh, this is what he painted. No, that's not what he's doing here. But as even Dr. Tony, I think Dr. Tony Phillips here says the newfound whirlpools built up that energy, creating little reservoirs of power. Okay, that's what it's doing. That's the theory anyway for flares and CMEs. So knowing that they're there, we can now target that, and when we see we'll start seeing patterns of them now. And it'll take a while to get there to where we start really integrating this, but I see this being a really cool tool to allow people to, our forecasters, to get really good at what's going on. Okay, and it's plasma, right? He explains here too how that works. Here on Earth, instability makes ocean waves curl, right? Wind blows across the water. Okay, on the sun, wind is plasma, and that's solar wind. I've explained that ad nauseum. Where magnetized plasma and non-magnetized plasma slide past each other at different speeds, the boundary between those two creates these vortices. Okay, so that's what's happening there. They know the dynamic that's causing it, and we can now see it to prove it. And now we're going to be able to go back and, well, not go back, but from this point forward, when we have a CME or a flare, we'll be able to look at that section of the sun to see what was happening with these vortices underneath there. And with that happening, if we're able to do that, it may give us some more clues on how things actually work on the sun, how things increase the power, all that, and to increase everything from then forward. Okay, but okay, so I am going to go to his next day here. Let's just hit this. Okay, this is the impact location of that Falcon 9. Okay, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this because really a lot of people have covered this so much. Marv covered it yesterday. These pictures weren't out yet, though. This wasn't anyway. If you guys can look right there, you'll see it. Right about, it's hard to see even. It truly is. Well, we'll just click on this for a second. Watch. See that little whoof? That's all it was. And that's really what they expected, just so you know. They didn't expect anything else. It was, those ones that we were seeing with these big plumes coming off the moon and all that. Those were even in the videos that were being used for those, they would tell you underneath there, this is not the real imaging. Okay? So I just want to make sure you all know that. I'm going to mute myself for a second, guys. I'm having a coughing thing here. Okay. Sorry about that. So let me, so right here, guys, we got these CMEs happening. And again, this is supposed to hit at any time. Right now, we're not really seeing a whole lot. But if you look, watch when this thing launched off. It launched off on right there. Okay, right into the day on the 3rd, into the 4th. And there were multiple little ones right there, with the first one being kind of big. That first one is this one. Okay, this is stereo A. Earth is over here. Okay, So we're kind of looking from the side there. I'm going to hit start on this so you guys can see it. Oops. Hold on. There we go. Wham. See how even this one's showing you two of them. One going kind of south, one going kind of north. But yeah. Yeah, guys, please share this out. I know it's a weird time. I literally have been just waiting on my voice to be good enough to come over here and do this. I just want you guys to know that. All right. So, anyway, I'm sorry. So we got, looking from the side here, and you can see right here, wham. And up here, wham. All right. So, with that being said, I'm going to, there were more after this too, but we don't really have a whole lot of good views of this. Seeds isn't working right now. The website I used to show you LASCO C2, and LASCO C3, which is this imaging, it's actually missing some data across the board, not just on one particular website. The satellite data, it's probably out there, but being out here to where we can grab it, it's not there. So it might have had some issues. They might be trying to fix it too, fix the data so they can release it. I don't know. But regardless, we know they're coming. And let's see here. Now, NOAA isn't really saying it's going to give us a G1 storm anymore. But most people in the community think it's going to happen, including myself, especially if this stuff hits us anything closer than what a glancing blow. Even a glancing blow from one this size up here could definitely give us a magnetic storm. So I'm timid not to say a G1. I think it's going to be a G1 at the highest, maybe G2, maybe. It's not going to be a huge deal, but it could give us some aurora, things like that. Right now, this is our current solar wind. This is back during the other geomagnetic storm. That's our BZ that we always look at. Nothing. Well, I will say this: the phi angle is flipping right now. That's the polarity of the solar wind itself. It looks like it's heading back the other direction right now, which oftentimes indicates we're getting ready to get hit. Okay. Plus, we went into the negative on the BZ, roughly about the same time. So that very well could be the beginning of a CME hit. But we're going to have to wait and see. Wait and see. But yeah. Now, here is our current sun. As you can see, if you look right here, we got a lot of like smaller openings of coronal holes. The atmosphere of the sun exposes the surface and solar wind flows out. That's what these holes are. It's not a hole in the sun, it's a hole in the atmosphere, the corona. So when that happens, higher speed solar wind flies out. So that's what we're seeing. But it really has to be, to give us a good hit, kind of in this area. It's called the Earth Strike Zone. This is going to rotate through. This is kind of going to skirt the top of it, which could. This actually was bigger when it was right here. So yeah, we don't have a whole lot of sunspots right now. Okay. These over here are the ones that you would think would be giving us most of the solar stuff. It would have already rotated past the Earth Strike Zone. So flaring, yes. If it flares over here, we get the whole flare. A CME here, which is highly charged particles moving exceptionally fast, has a direction that it follows. Flares, when they flare, they go out in all directions. CMEs have a specific direction. So if we have a CME over here, we might get a glancing blow depending on the direction of travel and how big it is. But we're not seeing a whole lot of activity over here right now. So we got one more sunspot here. Now remember, the sun can do what it wants, when it wants, and how it wants to do it. And it's probably going to be doing all that. Hey, Siggy, good to see you. Oh, hey, Callie. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. For real. Sorry about that, guys. I don't want you guys to have to listen to me cough. I apologize. I'm struggling to get through this. I'm sorry. Callie, thank you so much for that. Appreciate your sister. Seriously. Guys, I'll be doing a members only tomorrow. Tomorrow or Saturday. I'm thinking about doing 2 this weekend. I'm not going to promise that because I just don't feel very good. But I do have 10 memberships to give out, and I will be giving them out at least 5 of them tomorrow. So if you guys want a chance at a free membership, yeah, do that if you would. You know what? I'll tell you what. Just because it's such a late hour, why don't you guys let me do that for you now? How about that? I'm gonna give you guys 5 memberships here in about 10, here in less than 5 or 10 minutes. Okay? Is Marf going live? Yep. 12:07 he went live. Marf's live too. I think. I don't know. Is Marf live? Somebody let me know. I must have went the same time he did. Yeah, probably. Anyway, let's go ahead and... So this is our solar wind model. That's what we look at. This is our magnetopause. It moves from the left to right. That's how the direction the energy flows. The sun's over here. This is top down. This is a side cut. Nothing much going on here. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time other than to show you this. You see how nothing much is going on? And then watch closer to the end of this. See that on the back? That's very indication. That's a very, very indicative of the start of a hit. Okay? Yeah. Let me, did I not click on that? I could have swore. Oh, is he done? Okay, cool. I thought I clicked on, Callie's super chat. There it is. Hopefully that shows up. It should. Okay, it is now. Thank you, Callie. I appreciate you, sister. All right. Okay. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you for that. But yeah. So if you see this in the back, that sometimes is our magnetic field starting to react and prepare itself for more intense solar wind or a CME hit. Okay? And this is speed only. This down here is density. And all 3 of these have reacted. So watch here on the end again. See how it built up in the back there? Then that. And then, hey, Carrington, good to see you, Todd. Right there. All of that. It's crazy, huh? But that's what's happening. It's not nothing, intense right now. Hey, Angel Wings. But right now, it's, the biggest thing I wanted to show you guys tonight was this. Okay, this is huge. Everybody has been talking about this, I guess. Hey, Ripper. It's just, yeah, this is going to change a whole lot of the forecasting stuff. Because we're going to be looking at CMEs that happen, and then after the fact, we're going to see what's underneath it. And what led up to being underneath it. And then if we start seeing these whirlpools, these vortices, more and more of them, we're going to start seeing how these things even act, what kind of magnetic properties these things have. It should help us forecast strength and how often they're going to happen. We maybe start seeing precursors of flares, more so than what we have now. So that's a big deal, y'all. It really is. Sorry I had to go all hillbilly on you there for a minute, but y'all. But anyway. So, yeah. Again, G1 class geomagnetic storms with high latitude auroras. What that means, guys, if these if these CMEs do hit the way that Noah's forecasting them here, they could give us a low-level storm, and we could see some aurora higher up. Now, it looks like a mess, doesn't it? And it is. That's a whole bunch of little CMEs. I'm talking like a whole bunch. So, yeah. But, guys, I don't have much for you right here. Right, much more now, guys. I will be, hey, Jeremy, good to see you. Hey, I am going to give away 5 memberships, okay? So, let me go ahead and give you a countdown if you guys want a chance at it. You better start talking in that thing. Talking in the chat. Alright? I'm sorry. My mind is just, I'm still. My gosh. I'm saying stupid things. Anyway. Alright, guys. So, let's see here. Alright. I'm going to send them. I'm going to give you guys a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hey, I love my mods. Thank you, mods. Guys, give me some M's and stuff in the chat for love for the mods, please. Even if you're a mod, throw it in there. We love you guys. My managing mods. Throw some MMs in there for my managing mods, too. That's right. Giddy up, Cindy. That's right. Cindy Who. I love the name. It's awesome. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Incoming. Ripper got one. Virginia got one. Nicole got one. Siggy got one. George got one. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. That's awesome. So either today or well, it is today. Either Friday or Saturday, I will be doing a members only. I'll probably take Jeremy's advice and try to give you guys at least a day warning. I think that's only fair to you guys. So if you guys could, and Callie, thank you so much for the gifted the super chat. I really do appreciate you, sister. I'll try to help you with your TV and the chat and stuff that you were talking about. I'll try to help you with that too. We might even be able to help you with that during the members only stream. But yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm fighting a cough off here. All right. I would also ask for prayers for my daughter. She may have to have a procedure here in the next week or two. It's got me pretty stressed out. I'm not going to go into details on what it is. She may have to have a heart procedure. So I don't want to go into detail, and I don't want to focus on that other than to ask for some prayers just because I think it helps. So if you guys could do that for me, and everybody else out there that needs prayers, give them to them too. And just know that I love you guys, and I've always thought about you guys as family. That's how I've always treated it here. But thank you. All right, guys. I will. Let's go ahead and just end on this imaging. And well, you know what? No way we're gonna end on that imaging. We're gonna end on this imaging right here. Yeah, right here. Go over and check out this one too. This YouTube channel, National Solar Observatory. What the heck did I do there? What did I do? No thanks. I don't need that. Close left view. Yeah. What the heck? Man, they always add stuff in here. Always. Never stops, does it? Alright. So, anyway, guys. Daggone, I can't even put that up there full screen. So stupid. Alright. God bless. Yahusha saves. And as always, you can drink this Kool-Aid.